So all they are saying is rubbish. APC did not win anything here, nor win in the whole of Nigeria. But I will only beg the youth, let them be calm, don't make trouble. Let us wait and see whether there is God.
Now Peterobi vote, then carry share for everybody, both Tinubu and Atiku. Now Peterobi vote, then you share for all of them. Just be say Peterobi na calm man. We know, me I dey for polling station, I cover almost 50 polling units that very day. Peterobi, when Peterobi get like 200, APC they get like 10, PDP they get like 5. So now you vote, then sum up, when they share for people, they make them notice that we don't know. We know.
The election was rubbish, complete rubbish, but I have faith in God because what TB Joshua said must come to pass. They are just wasting their time.
Okay.
But God will prove to them that He is God.
Okay.
So we are waiting for God. Let me know if there is God.
So, mommy, what do you think of APC also winning here in Rivers State?
It's a lie now. The governor, they don't give her enough. So leave. Don't go to that distance. Because if we go into details, there are many things under the water. So whatever they think they have won, God has the finances.
Okay.
So all they are saying is rubbish. APC did not win anything here, nor win in the whole of Nigeria. But I will only beg the youth, let them be calm, don't make trouble. Let us wait and see whether there is God.
What do you make of Tinubu's victory in this election?
Well, I will just use this simple word. It's just pure robbery. All right?
Why do you think it's robbery?
It is just glaring that the election was rigged. It is clear. You understand? Very, very clear that the election was rigged. But I just have to say one thing. Whatever they liked, they can go ahead and do. But I know that we will survive it.
So there has to be reasons why you said the election was rigged. What are the reasons why you're saying it was rigged?
Take Rivers State, for example. All right? If you go to so many polling units, there are lots of election violence. Ballot board being snatched. People being intimidated. You understand? People's votes didn't count. Let me just be frank with you. I stay around Oyibo, and I know how lots of people came out to vote. And I'm bold to say they didn't vote for APC. But in Oyibo, they say APC won. But for my brother, this is what we have been saying in this country. And they can go ahead and continue whatever they want to do.
Okay, so what do you make of his victory here in Rivers State?
Well, his victory here in Rivers State is just false. All right? Whatever they say or whatever the INEC is declaring, my brother, is false.
So,
the truth about the matter, Tinubu emerging as the presidential election, the masses is not happy because the masses did not vote for Mr. Tinubu.
Okay. So why do you think that the masses did not vote for Tinubu?
Yeah, because it's obvious that every Nigerian, let me just say majority Nigerian that want a good change in this country, that want a better Nigeria, voted for Peterobi.
Okay. So what do you make of Tinubu? Because APC also emerged victorious here in Rivers State. What do you also make of that?
That is absolutely shambling. It was forged.
It was forged?
Yes, by the governor of Rivers State. Because everybody in Rivers State, even on his own polling unit, the governor polling unit, Peterobi won.
Okay.
Yes, in every other local government, Peterobi was getting a very massive vote. Peterobi won everywhere. You understand me? Peterobi won. But it was rigged by the governor of Rivers State.
So why would you think that the governor would want to get himself involved in something like that?
Because of his selfish interest. Because of his personal interest, not the interest of the Rivers people. Not for the interest of the Rivers people, for the own personal interest. As he has been claiming that Rivers State is a PDP and PDP is for Rivers State, why now APC imagine as imagine in the presidential in Rivers State winner? That is wrong.
Okay, so you're saying it's rigged?
It's rigged. Not only rigged, hijacked.
What do you think of Tinubu victory for this election?
Now Peterobi vote then carry share for everybody, both Tinubu and Atiku. Now Peterobi vote then you share for all of them. Just be say Peterobi na calm man. We know me I dey for polling station. I cover almost 50 polling units that very day. Peterobi, when Peterobi get like 200, APC they get like 10, PDP they get like 5. So now in vote then sum up, when they share for people, they make them notice say we don't know. We know, but we dey vex.
So Jamo, when them Tinubu and Atiku they talk about Peterobi not having structure, no get structure, APC no get LP no get structure. You feel that structure, what then they mean the ability to rig, the ability to rig.
Now rigging they want to, now the rigging, now make them say no get structure.
Okay.
Now the rigging, now make them say no get structure because if you talk of political structure, now the masses be the structure. You understand me? Now we be the structure. If they see say we they put people we never even get level for now for power. In the sense now for which state for North where your kind of man become House of Rep member. So a lot of people now don't enter power. I get friend for River State here will not be anybody, but he don't get a House of Reps ticket just because of waiting Labour Party. Now we be the structure, but the structure with them they talk now rigging structure because they know say the man a gentleman. Him no get mind for all those things where people they do. Now very very gentleman, so him no get strength for all those people.
So what do you think about APC victory for River State?
Na thief them be na. They no get victory, na thief them be. I say me I cover polling unit, we see wetin happen. We dey then count the votes.
I better tell us wetin happen, I beg.
Wetin happen be say na then thief am. Are they when they come hijack this thing? But just that we no want put body make you understand. Are they for my friend they come hijack? If they say I call name, I go call name, but I no go call name. I know for my polling unit, I dey they come hijack ballot the ballot box. The original result sheet, they carry go Obiawo headquarters, make them go change them. For my front, Korokoro I fit call the names of the people we do them. But not be waiting. And when that time reach, we go we dey gather information from them.
No wahala.
Where we dey wait for them now this governorship? We go tell them say we can still get strength.
We the youth, we are not happy. I was denied my PVC quite alright, but my husband went to vote around 9 a.m. They denied them that the network was not available, and they were eager to connect them with their own data. Later on, my husband came back home the next day, which is Sunday morning, and they made sure that we saw that, as in they saw that victory, Peterobi vote will count. At the long run, with the rain and everything, we now saw that at the long run the vote did not count. We are not happy about it. Nobody's happy, especially this year. We are not happy about it.
So do you feel that the election was rigged?
Yes, I feel that it was rigged.
So
honestly, it was rigged.
For me, I feel it's not right at all, because we understood that we came out to vote for only one party, which is Labour Party, and that was Peterobi. So at the end, it was all big stuff. So even me at this point, I'm not eating his money. I'm not happy.
Okay, so what do you make of Tinubu also winning here in River State?
For the River State, my own polling unit was at Choba, and I was there till they did the counting and everything. APC came out with just one vote, and the rest votes were for the LP, which is for Peterobi. So I don't know why all of a sudden everything was just changed. Okay. It's not nice at all. So
you feel it was also rigged here in River State?
Yes, it is.
River State, alright from onset, never wanted APC. Even the very day the election was conducted, the APC was not voted for. But I was surprised that we had that APC finally won the election. Everybody is not happy about the election, the outcome of the result, because people voted for Labour Party.
So do you feel it was rigged?
It was rigged, beyond rigging, if another word, beyond rigging. It was fraud. This electoral rape. They was robbed. They robbed Peterobi from his victory. So the way we saw it, I think if they come out next time after the 4 years of this present administration, calling people talking about, I don't think anybody will turn out for voting, because we all discovered that it doesn't count. Going out to go and stay under the saw at the end, your mandate will not be counted.
What do you make of his victory?
Well, I don't have much to say, but just like it was announced this morning, we just need to let the will of God, prevail, right? Though there were a lot of irregularities that happened,
like
like void of votes.
Okay.
Particularly here in Rivers State, I don't think the vote that was declared in Rivers State is actually what happened.
Okay.
You know, here Rivers State, I know Labour Party won, but whatever they did, they know. But there's nothing we can do.
So did you notice any form of irregularities in your polling unit?
Yes, I did. It was clear. When it was declared, it was Labour Party, you know, in my own unit. But later on, what we heard was, you know,
so was there any form of intimidation in your polling units? Thugs?
No, in my polling unit there was no thugs. There was no talk. Everything was just calm. But they just had to void some votes so that they can give the rest to the APC.
Okay. So what do you also make of APC merging victorious here in Rivers State? Because, like you just said, it's not normal. It's actually not normal.
Well, we just need to align and realign. There's nothing we can do. We don't need to be violent. You know, we are peace-loving citizens. We need to go about whatever we do and accept the elected president in person of Bola Tinubu, and life goes on. Let's get to see what plans he has for the nation in the next 4 years.
Okay.
And I will hope that better things and the economy, everything will change. You know.
Well, asking me from my opinion of Tinubu's victory, well, I never even agree that he is the winner of the election. I never accept it.
Okay, why?
Yeah, the reason is that looking at from the beginning of the election to the end of the election, you can see fraud all over the whole places.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you witness any form of irregularities in your polling unit?
Well, in my polling unit where I voted, I didn't witness anything. Everything moved smoothly. There is no crisis, there is no fighting, there is no ballot box hijacking. Everything went smoothly. And the votes, as long as I'm concerned, after I voted, I followed it up even to the end. And I found out that in my polling unit, I think Mr. Peterobi get a great number. But to my greatest surprise, hearing it on the radio and in the television, I see the thing thwarted.
I thank God for everything. In fact, it was a massive disappointment. It was a flawed disappointment, a total disappointment to this country. And in fact, we are ashamed of our elite and the people we are looking up to as our senior and as our leaders in this country. It's a shame to us in the international community and everywhere in the world. Even children that doesn't know and that know that Peterobi, even children, the ones and the women themselves know that Peterobi win massively. It's a shame to our leaders that actually sold their conscience to the devil and want to hand over this country into the hand of the wicked ones. And I believe that God will not allow them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you also heard the news that APC also emerged victorious here in Rivers State. What do you have to say about this?
To start with, in fact, it cannot be and it will not be. It can never be. Whatever they are saying there, can you imagine in Obibo, where I know, if APC would have won it everywhere in Rivers State, it wouldn't have won in Obibo.
Okay.
Because they know Obibo as the core Obi PDP followers.
Are you saying it was rigged?
It was rigged massively. It was not, it was obvious. It was so open. In fact, they didn't do it in a kind of covering it. That is a kind of something maybe a father will be doing before his children. He will hide and do it. This one, they do it so openly. So openly, even so obvious to children to know that our elders have deceived us.
Okay.
Yeah. So it cannot be. Everywhere, Rivers State and Obibo. In fact, after my election, I took time to go to other units. And I observe what is happening. I see that Peterobi win massively. The person that's supposed to come second is maybe in the whole of Obibo, Tinubu or APC, you call it, might not even have up to 1,000 votes.
Rightly, it's not Tinubu won the election, but with God, all things are possible. And I believe, truth again, that with Tinubu, at least there will be a little bit change.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, what do you think about Tinubu APC winning here for Rivers State?
No, when it comes to that, APC winning in Rivers State is not possible. Just that we have a bad leader.
So you feel say na rigging?
Yeah, it's a clean rigging. This is clean rigging.
Why you talk so?
Why I said so? Because on Saturday I was there. I saw everything. I saw everything clear. So this is not something that somebody will tell me, or maybe I'm just lying. Everything was clear.
Everything like what and what?
Everything was like when they're pushing us out, giving us $100. So I was there, and the money.
Giving who $100?
The people that is. Well, in fact, the people that is doing the election mago is $100. I witnessed it. So I don't have anything to say, neither to just go back, because it's too painful. You understand? So we have a bad leaders in Rivers State. We have a very bad leaders. We don't have any good leader in Rivers State. And I believe with this governorship election, things must change. God will intervene.
So who then they give this $100 to?
What? The people then they give, and the people where they turn the election.
That is the INEC people them.
The INEC people.
Those ad hoc staff them.
Exactly.